It was 9 a.m. in Vegas, and something was up. Not in a good Vegas way. When I closed my right eye, it was like I had a curtain closing on the left. It was 2016. I've been traveling like a maniac. I was overtired and stressed, but I thought, I'll go to the eye doctor anyway. When I got there, they asked if I'd let a trainee see me. She needed to practice. All right, cool. She came in, super friendly, upbeat, full points for bedside manner. She dilated my pupil, looked in, and goes, "Oh my God, you have a detached retina." Turns out, it was the first time she'd seen it outside of a textbook. She asked me if I'd seen any of the warning signs. Floaters in my vision, flashing red lights. My stomach dropped. Not only had I seen flashing lights for months, maybe years, I had started to look forward to them. They were my own secret sleep radar that would lull me to sleep when I was anxious or stressed. Unfortunately, what I thought was a wonderful trick of my body was my severe astigmatism giving me a treat. She assured me, "Don't worry, we can easily fix this with surgery." Surgery? When the doctor came in and we got into the details, he told me that if we didn't fix it ASAP, I'd lose the vision in my left eye. Like, as soon as tomorrow. My stomach dropped again. I was petrified and fighting back tears. I mean, I was in the US alone for work, and now I needed an operation in the land of medical bankruptcy. Boy. The news got better. Post-surgery, I was gonna have to lie face down in my hotel room for 22 hours a day for 7 days. How do you even do that? I couldn't picture it. When my colleagues heard the diagnosis, they jumped into high gear. "What do you need? We'll come be with you. We'll take you to surgery. What's next? Do you want in your room? Everything's gonna be okay." It was so kind of them, really. But it was way beyond my comfort zone and all the very careful professional boundaries I'd built up over the years. Now, people were gonna see me in God knows what state post-surgery and help me get into bed face down. And no. I'll take the snacks and the ride, but I'm good, thanks. Scheduled for surgery the next day, I quickly had to arrange everything I'd need. A massage table type thing for on top of the bed, and then a massage chair when I wanted a break from that. I also realized as much as I wanted to do this alone, I was gonna need someone to help me while I was woman down. First person that came to mind was my mom. She was close by in Canada, and she's a trained nurse, but it was a hard no from her. She'd been taking care of my sick aunt for a long time and had hit a wall. That left me no choice, but I had to ask my husband, Sammy, to come. He was in the middle of our move to Singapore, and I really didn't want to impose. If he came and helped, I'd feel like a burden, and I hated that. It'd always been my prerogative to be an equal, a partner, strong. But, like the legend he is, I asked him to come, and he got on a plane as soon as he could. Miraculously, he made it to Vegas 4 hours after my surgery finished and replaced my colleague, who, against all my previous wishes, was conked out in the chair next to me while I slept off a general anesthetic. Every morning, Sammy would get me breakfast from the casino and an iced coffee with a straw, because it's easier to drink with your head down like that. During the day, he'd plug me into podcasts. I rested a lot. And even with the pain and discomfort and all that face-down business, my recovery period was surprisingly a treat. It was the first time in forever that I was quiet enough to have two realizations, you know, the ones that you feel in your bones before you feel it in your heart. The first was that I couldn't keep pushing myself like I had been. And the second was that having Sammy's help wasn't half as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'd had it all wrong before. Partnership isn't about splitting everything down the middle. It's about helping each other do what you can. That's what makes it equitable. Feeling a little bit more like myself, one day I took an adventure to the ice machine using some of my precious vertical time. And while I was in there, this woman came in. She was full of joy or liquor. And she said to me, "Hey, gorgeous, how are you today?" I didn't look as bad as I'd imagined, but you know, I'm Canadian and I still felt like I needed to explain the situation. So I said to her, "I'm good, thanks. Just recovering from eye surgery. How are you?" She said to me, "That's crazy. I just had surgery too, a mastectomy. How lucky are we that it all went well?" Yeah. I didn't end up losing the vision in my left eye, but I lost something else. My pride in asking for help. And I gained a very important lesson. Always get the flashing lights checked out. As my friend the ice machine lady said, how lucky are we? Thank you.